What if I told you Kenya's president just made a promise that could change everything for millions? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover why William Ruto is fighting a war of words with his own deputy and what this means for the future of MT Kenya. But here's the twist. This isn't just about politics. It's about a 150 billion shilling question and who gets a slice of the cake. Meet President William Ruto, the man who promised unity. On Saturday, January 17, in the heart of Nairobi, he faced his biggest critics, not the opposition, his own allies. For months, a narrative has spread through the mountain region. A whisper campaign, the claim that Ruto betrayed MT Kenya, that he gave their rightful share to political enemies in a broad-based government. The architect of this story? His own deputy, Rigathi Gachagua. The tension is palpable. The stakes, the loyalty of Kenya's most influential voting bloc. But here's what nobody's talking about. Ruto didn't come to Nairobi to apologize. He came to fight back, and he dropped a bombshell. He said, and I quote, "Today we have the broad-based government, and MT Kenya has lost nothing because of it. Zero, nothing taken." But then he revealed the real problem. The issue isn't sharing power, it's sharing the cake. He said, the problem has been sharing the small cake we have. Think about that, a small cake, limited resources, everyone fighting for crumbs. Then the promise, we now have a strategy on how to make a bigger cake that everyone will share. A bigger cake, more roads, more development for Nairobi, for Kisumu, for the coast, for everyone. This is the master plan, but the escalation didn't stop there. Ruto then took direct aim at Gachagua's biggest claim to fame. Gachagua has long said he was the one who took Ruto to the mountain, that he introduced him to MT Kenya. Ruto's response, a history lesson. He said his friendship with the region dates back to when he was agriculture minister under M.Y. Kibaki, and later as deputy president under Uhuru Kenyatta. He was visiting long before Gachagua's narrative began. This is a seismic shift, a president publicly rewriting the origin story of his own political marriage. And then, the emotional appeal. Ruto looked at the UDA grassroots leaders and made it personal. It is MT Kenya that ended tribalism, he declared. You voted for me not because of tribe, but because we had a plan and an agenda for the country. He framed their support as a revolutionary act, a break from Kenya's toxic past. But here's the part that will blow your mind. He ended with a deadline, a performance review. You will ask for my performance report card in 2027. 2027, the next election. He's essentially saying, judge me then, not on whispers, not on betrayal narratives, but on delivered roads, on a bigger shared cake. The implications are huge. This isn't just a speech. It's a declaration of political independence from his deputy. It's a promise of economic equity wrapped in bakery metaphors. Some in MT Kenya will hear this and feel reassured. Their president hasn't forgotten them. Others, especially Gachagua's allies, will hear a threat, a sidelining. The controversy is clear. Is this genuine unity or clever politics? Is the bigger cake a real strategy or just sweet talk? The tension hangs in the air of Nairobi, a president cementing a relationship while seemingly breaking another. But the biggest question remains unanswered. If the cake gets bigger, who gets the first slice? And will everyone believe the baker? Do you think President Ruto's bigger cake strategy will unite Kenya or create more division? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking political drama.